Surprise, surprise! Early mods today for FarmCon 25. In total, we got 5 mods. All platforms got 4 new, and PC Mac players got 1 update. And if you like staying updated with all the latest mods at FarmCon, especially when they're super early in the morning, make sure you subscribe that way you don't miss them. And let's check out today's mods. Starting off with new ones for all platforms, and we have the return of the FarmCon 24 Fendt pack. These were released back in the summer to celebrate FarmCon 24 being held at Fendt in Germany, and they are back for FarmCon 25. Included, we have 7 pieces of equipment, 2 tractors, 2 front loaders, and 3 pieces for sprayers. So let's start off with the tractors themselves, and a very cool looking one indeed. This is the 380 GTA Turbo. It's got 95 horsepower with a manual transmission. You got 80 liters of fuel on board, 24 mile per hour max speed. Wheel options from Trelleborg. We also have Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, Midas, and back in. As far as setups go, you do have a few different things to choose from, including narrow tires, which is fantastic. Sorry, it's 5 a.m. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. I woke up early to do this. We've got a couple different color options, including the green. You got the petrol blue. We also have a nice bright orange. However, one of the great things is if you have that color mod installed that released with update 1.3, you could choose anything, which means toothpaste tractor. Oh yes, love it. We also have the same setups for rims as well, so you can pretty much choose whatever you want. That's so cool. All right, next we have the Xylon 524. This is the tractor that I used, at least I think this is the one that I used, could have been the other one, for my old Stream Farm series at the end of FS25. So if you were looking for that, hey, this is out now. We got 147 horsepower on here with a manual plus power shift transmission, 230 liters of fuel, and it goes 31 miles an hour. So different specs for this guy. As far as wheel options, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, Midas, BKT, and Nokia. So more tire options here as well. Of course, standards, wheel weights, wide tires, wide blades, narrows, and we got some pretty cool twin narrows as well as twins all the way around. Giving us a lot of options here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have all of the color options, so again, you can choose all the stuff that you want. Now, if you choose either one of these and you want to run a front loader, well, you're going to need the front loader that corresponds to it. You've got the GTA front loader that goes with, of course, the GTA, and then you've got the Xylon front loader that goes to the Xylon. Because these tractors are so different, you're going to want to make sure you've got the right one there. As far as configurations for the GTA, we do have standard and a wooden box. These are the same as they were in FS22. We also have the color options, so you can make everything match up. And then as far as the Xylon front loader, just colors here, nothing crazy, nothing wild there. Now, that's it for that. So let's say you want to use it as a sprayer, because that's what I was using it for previously. Works great for it. You've got the supported front tank for the GTA, or the Spreedo port. I don't know. I just call it supported tank. 1,450 liters of liquid fertilizer, herbicide, and then I've got a third one there because I have a liquid lime mod installed, which is on PC. Pretty cool mod. Check it out if you're on PC. We also have the front tank for the Xylon, 1,450 liters there, and then both of them we utilize this guy. Oh yeah, this old 200 liters by itself weighs about 3/4 of a ton. It's got a 21 meter spread at 7 miles an hour. These tractors are pretty sweet. Fairly inexpensive at the end of things, so if you wanted to create your own like self-propelled sprayer that also kind of works as a tractor, this is kind of the perfect setup for that. Now, these tractors are known for having an absolutely terrible turning radius, so I'm gonna see if that's actually true. We're gonna load up on the GTA the front loader just so you can kind of see how that looks. To be honest with you, this is driving pretty darn good. It's a little bit wide, but you know, it's not too bad. That's pretty nice. All right, so we've gone for, in the Xylon, this setup. Oh, I love the petrol blue on here. This one also has a very terrible turning radius, but at least for now, it's working out. So let's pull forward. Let's grab that. It's going to stick out just a little bit, but hey, at least it looks a bit like a normal tractor now. Do we have a little bit of clipping? Man, it's like right there, but I don't think so. Also, do be careful with this one with your tire setup. It shouldn't cause any issues, but you might run into some problems. So when you're backing up, just be careful. And there you go. Pretty cool setups for both these tractors. I know a lot of people were looking forward to these coming back, and Well, there you go. Also, here's a size comparison if you're looking for it. These are actually quite large tractors, all things considered. So cool to have these back. All right, enough fanboying over the tractors. Let's fanboy over something else. The Vicon FastBale. Now, this is from Giant Software as well. And it is back again for, I believe, the third game in a row. Originally released with the Governland Vicon DLC back in Farm Sim 19. It was released as a standalone mod from Giant Software in Farming Simulator 22. And we are back here again in 25. Great to see this. I know a lot of people are going to be excited to be using this. 150 horsepower is required to use it. It goes 10 miles per hour, and it'll make 125 centimeter round bales. I'm really, really hoping that Mark Thor gets his hands on this as well, because his version was epic in FS25. Used it all the time. Let's talk customization. Wheel options include Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Frutastan, and then back. We also have standard and wide tires to match. We could go with Vicon or Kverneland setup here, either one, whichever one you like, and changes up a few things. Round bale net, of course, we have the net, and we also have the film binding, or we can make it completely empty. So that is a new feature there. And then the bale wrap, we have the Ronnie wrap white, black, green, nature green, or empty. So you can load it up yourself. I do recommend loading this up at least the first time around. Now, the baler used to work with this setup right here. However, it doesn't look like the baler wants to work with this setup. I could turn on the harvester, but unfortunately, it's not letting me turn on the baler. I could raise and lower it, so a few things are working. However, operation and it just physically working is just not happening. Well, to complete that game, we'll just mow a little bit, and then we'll come through and bale a little bit. To do some testing on this, we're going to utilize the M8. I'm also going to set up my GPS lines in accordance with how our mower was working. So we've got it, turn it on, and it's just going to make round bales and wrap them. One of the things about this baler, you may say, well, it said 12 miles an hour, but it's only going, well, in this case, 5. Well, the thing is, it's only going to go as fast as it possibly can while picking up all the grass that it does. Because it can sit here and make bales and wrap them and do everything straight on without stopping, sometimes it has to slow down. As you can see here, it's slowed down to 4 miles an hour. Because it knows, like, if I keep picking up grass at this rate, I'm going to run out. And then, boom, there it is again. It's quite a smart baler, which is nice. However, it does sometimes take a little bit of time. I'm sure we'll probably see some fun modded stuff of something like this. Maybe, well, I say 6 months to a year. That's generally how long it takes to get some pretty cool stuff like that. But, hey, we will see nonetheless. There you go. Popping bales out like it's nothing. If you were waiting for the quick bale, is back, baby. Now, that's not the only baler wrapper that we've got to talk about today, because we also have the Poettinger Impress 3190 VC Pro. This guy right here, 150 horsepower required as well, 10 miles an hour as well. However, it will make up to 180 centimeter round bales. It won't wrap them. It'll only wrap 125s and 150s, but it will utilize all of those. One of the nice things about this baler right here is it is a round baler that you could basically force it to not wrap your round bales. If you're doing something like maybe you're doing grass and you don't want a round bale to be wrapped, make them 180. You're good to go. Wheel options in here from BKT. You've also got Trelleborg, Michelin, Frutastan, and that's it. We can change up the Frutastan if you want to go with a little bit of a wider tire. You can do that, and everything else is standard. So you have your standard net, film binding, or empty, and then the Ronnie wrap white, black, green, nature green, or empty. One thing that I am noticing with this, guys, you can just turn the bell wrapper off. I'm not sure if this is something that you could do with all of these or not. I'm not actually too sure. Let's see. Let's drop that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, turn bell wrapper off. How am I just seeing this? All right, well, ignore half of the statement that was made. You just turn it off. Well, let's check it out then. I'm going to leave the bell wrapper on. We have 125 centimeter round bales and drop. Go, baby, go. So we are rock and rolling. I do have a mod installed that's going to stop this baler whenever it needs to unwrap. So we'll see if that mod actually works. And that mod does work, which is great. Also, I did notice that with this guy, no issues whatsoever with that mod installed. I think used to they would conflict with each other. However, Not happening here. Let's see, turn on. Do I have the drop? Yeah, there we go. Current drop mode, automatic. That's exactly what we want. Boom, boom, and we're good. This one does stop. However, it's a very cool setup, and if you're wanting to utilize this, you can. I believe this was released with the Alpine DLC back in FS19. Regardless, we got some pretty neat stuff to be running some grass work. So if you're looking for bale wrappers, baler wrapper combos, well, got a couple today. That's not all, because there's one more mod to take a look at for all platforms in FS25 today, the Schwarzmüller Timber Trailer Semi. And boy, does this have a lot of customization options. Not a whole lot as far as specs go. Weighs 5.4 tons. That's about it. As far as extensions, we have the 4x3 meter. We can also go to the 3x4 meter. And then you've got a 2x6 and back to it again. So just find the one that works best for you. Mud flaps, we have a design number 3, which is the base. However, we do have a no, design 1, 2, and then 3. So a couple little setups, couple little things that are a little bit different. That's kind of nice. Spare wheel on there, you do have a yes and no. It's going to be towards the front right of the machine. Design option on here, we have orange. You see the reflectors on the vertical bars? You've got the orange, yellow, or nada. Let's stick with yellow just so we can see it. Front guard, it starts off with no, but we can go with a yes if you want to, so that's nice to see. And then we have color options, all of the color options, I must admit here. So we have first, main color. This is going to be the frame of the machine. Then we have main color number 2, which is going to be the crossbars. Then we have design, which, yeah, vertical bars, and then rim colors are rim colors at the end of the day, and you can go with a chrome if you want to. We all love chrome. And here she is, hooked up to the Volvo Electric, if you were curious about it. Now, there are a few things that we could do. That's pretty neat. So if you've got a vertical extension, we've got those added on to it, which is neat. And then you've got tension straps to hold everything down. But that is it on here. And as mentioned, we do have one update for PC and Mac players. This is Stop Full Combine. It's going to be version 1.1. The mod no longer causes log errors on self-propelled cotton harvesters. They do say for the Oxbow MKB4TR and the BP2140E, there is now only off or 100% to choose from for the automatic bunker control. It makes little sense if the bunker lifts up before capacity is reached, thus interrupting harvesting. And that is it. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you are enjoying these mods as much as I am. If you are, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check that notification bell as well. That way, you never miss videos like this one in the future. All that being said, hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one.